Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We are sat in Italy again, as we've got a little bit more work to do on the freight side of things. What have we got to do? I keep forgetting about the iron mine that's just behind us. Well, not behind us, it's more to the right. But yeah, I keep forgetting about it. I didn't account for it when we built all this. However, I do have a plan for our freight train to get there, and we're going to have a mixed consist of both iron and coal, and we're going to make sure that it's split 50-50, as you can do that now. So that's going to be a bit of fun, a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to go for an underpass. It's lovely here now, isn't it? It's really starting to look the part. Right then, shall we bring up the UI? We've got a lot to do. We're going to keep an eye on everything as well. First thing I'd like to do before we do that, there's the iron mine hidden right down here. So we're going to improvise a little bit. I'd like to just do something a little different to what exists in real life. And this bit's sort of okay. I mean, this bit's quite close. We do need to tidy this up a little bit and make it look like a single structure just there and the other side. But we'll get around to that. It'll cost us a lot of money, and I want to spend that money on expansion and not faffing around with the bridge entrance. Not yet anyway. I do eventually. What we're doing, yes, many of you noticed we have goods heading back to Domodossola. Not good. It's just a glitch in the matrix though. That won't tell us, will it? No, you have to click on this one. There's only one at the moment. However, we can do something to make sure that doesn't happen, and sort of micromanage the line a little bit. So when we come to Brig and head to Domodossola, dear oh dear, I keep messing it up. My brain just stops every time I come to say the name of the city. Unbelievable. But yes, maybe I should go and live there for a year. By the end of it, I'll be pronouncing it perfectly, perhaps. So at Brig, we don't want to pick up anything, I don't think, going back. No, we don't. We don't want to load anything. But we can unload whatever we like. There we go. That should be it. That should be it. That should shift those across, perhaps. It might not. It might. There's only one way to find out, and let's see what happens. Did I do the right one? I think so. We just don't want to take it to... Well, we don't want to load anything to Domodossola. Keep saying it, Grand, and then you'll eventually get it. It's not moving yet. They do move occasionally if you change a line. It does take a while, though. Anyway, we're in 1937. July now. Date is moving. I keep expecting this to move. I love these trains. One thing we need to do is improve our trains, or at least check on them. Our passenger line over here has not been monitored for a while. Now, there are 166 people waiting for this mountain line. And where is the passenger train? The closest one. It's a long way away, isn't it? In fact, I can't see it at all. Is it on the way in? No, it's nowhere. Okay then. Well, I mean, that to me screams out to be a new train. Either a new train, or we could make it a bit bigger, couldn't we? And a bit fancier. As our new electric locomotives are quite powerful. Here comes our trusty old commuter line going to Zweisimmen. There we go. But anyway, yes, should we do that? We need to upgrade this road as well. Hopefully it doesn't cost us too much. Nearly $1 million. That's the opposite of it not costing much. Well, we're going to do it. 1.6 million down the Swanee. Never mind. I do want to actually, thinking about this, the amount of throughput we've got at this station now, which we could check here. How many people have we got? 200 people using it. Dear oh dear. That's a lot of people. That's unloading and loading. It's 200 of each. Unloading is obviously important, as that means there's going to be a horde of people coming out of the station and all crowding round Stanley Road bus stop here. Very Swiss name. So, should we have what we got at the moment, counterclockwise? So we can have a clockwise version of this as well. Oh, it's the new bus stops. Well, you get a new one. They're building already. They can, they're anticipating my every move. They're like, oh, new bus stop, eh? And going the opposite way. That's me moving in. We do have slow roads down here. We could maybe shift it across one. That's kind of tempting, isn't it? And then they can come down this fast road. It'll give us a little bit more reach as well. Currently the reach for these is pretty much everywhere except for these couple of houses. I'm saying that though. I'm not sure how willing I would be. Well, it's not too bad of a walk, is it, if you've got to move from or catch the bus from here. I've walked further for buses in real life. But we could save them a block, perhaps. All we'd need to do is we could have one here and one here, and that aligns it quite nicely. Do you know what? We're going to do that. That wasn't planned today, but we're doing it anyway. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. It stole this stop and added it here. Not quite what we needed, but we're doing it anyway. We'll have to adjust the line before we get going. We have our buses here, so we need to manage the line. Spitz Station. I guess we're going to call the other one number 4. Or the anti-clockwise version. Manage the line. Where do you go currently? Yeah, you skip that one. So after Mill Lane, you're now going to go in there. There we go. And that should be it. A little bit of extra reach out here. Since we're having clockwise and anti-clockwise now. Let's just double check that all of the bus stops are both sides of the road. Do we go this way? I think we do, don't we? So we want to come up that way. And then we're heading back like that. That should do us. Right. Let's set up a new line then. We'll have another bus. We'll colour this the same colour. The way I see it, it's part of the same line, just in a different direction. So we'll start there, and then we'll head this way. Is that the right way around? No, you want to head the other way around, don't you? Otherwise we've got 2 lines going the same direction. There we go. And then we come around here, and then we stop at the docks here. Then we're heading up, and then around. There we go. I mean, I would kind of like to move the truck out the way. In fact, where are we dropping? It's down here. We could. No, well, no, we couldn't bypass the bus stop at all. We've got bus stop obstacles everywhere. I don't think we need to worry about it too much, do we? What colour are we having it? The same colour. Might even be slightly darker. No, it's fine. And we're good. We're good. There we go. We've got a new clockwise bus line. Let's stick some buses on there. How many do we have on the other one? We might as well level them out. This is the number 3. We have, we've got to count them. If we click on it, does it tell you how many vehicles? I thought there was a number. Manage vehicles in here. 6. There we go. Awkward way of finding that out. Right, buy vehicles. We want 6 new buses, please. There we go. Still can't colour them before you buy them. It don't matter, you can do it afterwards. It only costs us a little over $500,000. Bargain. You get in there. There we go. And I almost didn't assign them. What is it just called? I think it's just called line 1 at the moment. Yeah. We'll name it. This is gonna be... Ooh, can I remember how to spell it? Is it that way round? I think it's that way round. Come on, brain. But you forgot the 4. Did I? I think that says spies. No, I'm right. That's how it's spelt. Look at me go. Perfect. Hit play. And now we've got 2 options for them. They can go clockwise or counterclockwise, or they can walk a little way from the station and take one of these buses as well. Which I guess we could make those go both ways at some point. Our people won't use it just yet. It takes them a little while to calculate their new route. So we'll check back on that. What have we got to do next? Where's our train? Has it been and gone? No, because we had it paused. Have they bunched up? No, they pass here, don't they? They pass up in the mountain somewhere. We have one here. That's Raymond. Yeah, they're the old carriages as well. They've got a good capacity on them. 119 people. Which is, I believe... a quarter of what it would be in real life. I think that's how the game works it out. Shall we replace these? I think so. It would be nice, wouldn't it? We only need to change the wagons though, don't we? We might as well get them new locos, to be honest. So we need locomotives. We're going to just stick a couple of these on. No, just one. That's all you need. But we do have these. Let's put the BC4 on. It's got a capacity of 20. We currently have these with a capacity of 17. It's going to be a little bit heavier, but not too bad. Other than that, the emissions are better as well, so that's a good thing. Should we put on, what do we got? About 120? An extra 20? How many wagons is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go 8. I think we can handle that. It's going to cost us 28 million. That's good. Spend that money. And they've been renewed as well, the locos. There we go. There's our new train. Looking very impressive. That's going to have a lot more throughput now, isn't it? 160 people can get on there, which is going to have a knock-on effect over here when they drop people off. We're going to have to keep an eye on that as well and balance it with our trams are looking a bit rough. That's fine. That's fine. We'll upgrade them soon, no doubt. Here comes our train from Domodossola. There we go. How many people are getting on these days? Did I click on someone? Frankie Clark. He sounded tired. Maybe he's working hard. Who knows? Right. Well, I mean, that's about right, isn't it? That's lovely. It's only one train at the moment. And we'll go back over here. Then we'll head over, and once we've sorted these trains out, to add that iron mining. And then we can start thinking about taking a bit of a long coal and iron freight train through the mountains. It shouldn't bog down our network too much. How are we doing it? Yeah, it really got busy. It's all these connections we've got now into Italy. It's lovely, isn't it? No one's using this new bus line yet. They probably won't for a while. No one's using the 4 yet. Come on, it's lovely. Get on the 4. What you got against it? How about here? No, they still want to take the 3. Oh, there we go. Who are you? Can we click on you? No. I'm not hunting them down. We'll have to dig through loads of people. Mainly 3s. And come down here. See our train go over the... Ooh, we could upgrade the bridge, couldn't we? Something a little faster. I think this is still the vanilla bridge. No, it's not. I might have replaced it. I've got another bridge mod in here that changes the speed of the old bridges to be a little bit quicker so they don't slow down. I like this. This train is forever going to terminate here. We might shift it across to those tracks as well. Love it. Right, should we go and build this monstrosity over here? It's not a monstrosity. It's going to be beautiful. So we've got to get down here. For me, it looks like the perfect place for a station is in here and sort of make an extra large cliff face on the road. If it wasn't dangerous enough, dear oh dear, we're going to have a station down here as well. I don't know whether we can get rid of this section. That might be nice. That'll give us a little bit more squeezing room. Should we do it? Buildings. Let's get as biggest freight station we can. It's mainly for loading. Actually, you want to be the other way around. That'll make it easier for us. And we can hug into here. We can have high speed, can't we? It's all high speed round here. Should we give it a bit of an angle? I think so. There's a bit of a strange slope going on there, isn't there? Can we bring it down a little bit? Maybe if we get rid of this road first. Let's give us all the room we need. We can redraw that road later. Now, can we try and predict where this is going to be? I would like to, because it'll make it easier to be level with the ground. Curve off from here. Just a little bit. Keep that flat. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to draw the path there. So we need to be a little bit further over. So if we come round with a little bit more of an angle and then come in, we should be nice and level then. There we go. We just got the path there. It pulls it down at the road level. There's our nice cliff face. We could detail that up a little bit as well with some painting. We're in. There we go. That's that bit in. Well, we're not in, are we? No. We've got a long way to go. We do want to smooth this out though. Let's get it a bit bigger. Why not spend even more money? I do like to do that. And we get an early official episode. There we go. We're going to have to head. Here's the plan. Now I've got the station in. We're going to head through here and have an underpass because we are lower down than our main line up here. And then we're going to join back up just before the tunnel. It's not really busy enough to worry about at the moment. We might do something fancy later on. But for now... Oh, we have new stuff. Was that a different sound? Oh, what's that thing? Blue arrow? Because the other one was a red arrow. Is that the blue arrow? That's kind of cool. Multiple unit. We had some other trains up there as well. But I got all sorts of focused on one of them. Anyway, can we do this? It says no. And I disagree. As always. We want to be, if possible, keep some speed up. I mean, 80 should do us. Because we're coming out the station anyway. And then we can head down here. I don't want any bridging going on. They've added new sound effects, haven't they? I was kind of thinking they were new or different when I installed it. 66 here should be okay. And we've got a bit of speed up to there. There we go. That's one side of it done. Now we can add a couple of extra signals up here. We still don't have the newer French signals, which is a shame. So we'll keep sticking with these for now until they unlock. And we can have it one way. We're heading out this way. And we can have a short signal here. Just there. There we go. Oh, it didn't concertina the train. Normally if you add a signal in, it'll concertina the train. We've got a short signal there that will... This one can act similar to a distant signal. That was our goods train, machines train. Thank you again in the comments. I've been keeping an eye on all the name suggestions for our new trains. We'll have another episode soon where we go name those. Right, that's that smoothed out. Now, how do we get under there? We've got to head and get up to this point. It's going to be easy to get round here. Now, the rest of it, I feel like heading off here would be nice. So, how are we going to get under there? It's a quick edit where I may have been speaking for a long time and we set up and I muted myself as a professional. But I changed all the track layout and we'll take a look at that in a second. Well, I haven't changed all of it. Do you remember we couldn't get across here? Now we can. And I'll show you how that's all going to work. We've also got an extra crossover here. I put in some of these little waypoints and re-signaled up to force our hand. And we're going to come around this way now, as it will all make sense once this new section's in, which we were about to do. And I actually went and did it, but we're going to do it again. Well, we did all that bit. We're going to have to get rid of this now. So then, let's get this build done. We're going to head off this way and stay flat. I believe this section is still flat. We're going to go underneath our main line. If you see here, we're heading up a little bit. And then we're going to crawl along there. So let's do it. If we keep this flat, you'll see that we should be able to go underneath the track here. If we take off the forced grade, you'll see it gently goes down. It's almost perfect. We're going down a little bit and then up, which is ideal because that's where we want to avoid the main line. And then we get to come straight into the station here. So we've got access back on here. We don't need to cross over, so we can go straight into the tunnel. We've got new access now this way. So we're going to be heading that way. I thought that would be a nice change. Something different. I normally do flyovers a lot of the time. Tidy that up a little bit. We'll get round to detailing it a little more towards the end of the series. I mean, we'll come back and do little bits here and there. I know some of you are fans of the live stream versions, But I never like to promise those due to internet still not being perfect. It's way better, don't get me wrong, but it's not perfect. Okay, we got that in. Let's show you what's going on down here now. We did not have, in the last episode, this bit come in here. And although we could have a double slip switch right here, I thought this would be nice and probably a little less maintenance as well. And so our bypass train, which now our repurposed machines train is bypassing the station all on its own. Isn't that wonderful? This is where, well, this is ideal. This is where our coal and iron train is going to go. It's going to come down here, empty, pop up around here, pick up its coal. 50% of its load will be coal, and then we'll head the opposite or opposing direction. So we'll be on the right side, under the main line, and then in and pick up 50% iron. That's the plan for that. A little bit like we did on the Midwest Main Line for those that watched that. And if you haven't, that's a fun one. That's me learning lots of new things. Right, let's stick a signal here. We do want to force the train's hand here. We could have some blocking. I don't think it'll be needed, but we are gonna, we're missing the road. Got to connect the road back up. Let's do that. What road is it? We're going to go with the small country road. I don't think we're ever going to use this for anything other than trains. So it's more of an access road than anything. Now, I think I'd like this not to be too terrible. So if we come off here and keep that side flat, and then come off there, keep that side flat, that's lovely. And we can come in and join at a T-junction there, and then we can hook that back up. That's lovely, isn't it, for a little access road? There we go. It's all tidy. Oh, I like that. Oh, we're missing the big building. It doesn't look right. Configure. Let's get us a big old cargo building, because it looks a bit tame, doesn't it, for such a big station. So we can have some sort of warehouse thing going on at the end there, and pay for the privilege. There we go. Oh, it's these buildings, I just love them. It looks amazing. Now it looks like we've got stores and offices where people work and manage all this shenanigans going on. Yes, we're in. That's lovely. Should we hit play? It'll be nice to see our other train head down here as well. Do we have enough money then to buy us a huge coal and iron train? It's going to be a dual purpose thing, isn't it? I don't think we need any more signalling than what we've got. I've kept this two-way since we still have the crossover here. So there's an option for trains to reverse should they need to. Let's be honest, they're never going to need to, but it's nice anyway. Are you carrying any goods back here? There we go. We've stopped that goods issue. That's nice. You should go and pick up a whole bunch of goods from here now. We do need to... We've still got them dropping off here. We need to start knocking these back. Eventually, we'll get rid of them. I would like it to be sort of a gradual process, so we can see as the game starts to prefer this station over that one. Currently, they're still relying on their original truck service. Look at all the scaffolding here. I never noticed that before. What's going on? Is that where they store stuff? Is it an extension? Are they... Oh, you see? Is that how that works? Is that because they're growing? I never noticed that before. We're about to push it, guys. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, how close are you? This gradually makes its way up, so we're that close. Yeah, let's at least set up the line. Are we going to need to? This is the thing. We could set this up and it'll be not the best for us. There's our lovely bridge over there. As if this doesn't have the demand, which it doesn't. Well, does it? I mean, our production's not up there, and we are going to need to supply it with a decent amount. What about our all the way over at Zweisimmen? How are you doing? We might need a bigger steel train. That's what I'm thinking. It depends what the demand here is. Consumers. No, we're sort of meeting it, aren't we? Well, no, the steel is a little bit lacking. Where is our steel train? Shouldn't that be electric by now? I think so. Are you it? Yeah. I think this, firstly, it's time to electrify everything. We have to do that. So let's get you I think a crocodile out this way will do. Electric. Oh, we've got a different one. What is this? The BRE-94. Heavy 6-axle electric locomotive designed for freight services was nicknamed the German crocodile. And what's this one? This is just the crocodile. I guess this is the Swiss version. And then the Germans made one. What's the difference then? Well, this one is just mega beefy. This has got to be our new coal train heading with this. It has to be. That is perfect. I mean, I would like to change the other ones, but yeah. Ooh, I don't think we need it for steel. I'd say we can go with that for steel. It's only 5 kilometers an hour off the speed of our freight wagons. Yeah, these are only 80, I think. Right, let's get rid of that then. We'll stick another crocodile on. It will do the job, wouldn't it? And it's good. So the game says. The game says good. And yeah, that'll do us. But I do think we could add a few more wagons on the back now. So cargo, let's stick a couple more flat cars on. How many do we need? Take it up to 300. That'll do, right? 200 capacity. There we go. Brand new crocodile on there. Things are much quieter. The steam engines are being phased out in favour of our lovely electric locos here. I think we'll put that blue arrow. I'm guessing that's what it is. I don't know whether it is. But that EMU that we just unlocked. How much you got to pick up? That's the question. 112. But is it because of a lack of supply here? It might be. Yes, we're lacking in iron. So our iron train needs a bit of an overhaul. Here it comes. Well, this is perfect timing. So on its way back, what we'll do is we'll add it, Jeremy, of course, Jeremy Irons. We'll add even more on here as well. I mean, it probably doesn't need to be double-headed either. Or we could have 2, couldn't we? Are we even keeping up with it? I would imagine not. Not even close, are we? No, not even close. So I think a more frequent delivery service, maybe this size, perhaps similar to our coal trains. Where's our coal train? Is that a coal? That is a coal train. That one carries 392, headed by a crocodile, and it's happy, isn't it? I mean, we're limited on this one by track speed more than anything, so that's why we've gone for a single loco. But if it can handle it, it can handle it. We could go with the German one, of course, on here. It does take a little bit to pull away. Right, let's do it. Let's manage this vehicle. We're gonna change it a little bit. We're gonna get rid of our double locos. Oh no! What do you need to do first, Mr. T? You can't just go sticking electric locos on there willy-nilly. No, we need to upgrade it, don't we? It needs to be electric. Please don't crash. Oh, it makes me nervous. Alright, if we zoom out, we should be able to do big old chunks of electricity at a time. There we go. We've got plenty of bridges around here that we can fancyify, don't we? That's nice. There we go. Now we're electrified. Hopefully that'll work. Just double check this. Yeah. We might as well... Well, you know, we'll leave that. We'll leave it. Yeah, this is just chugging along. Are you supposed to cross there? I think you are, aren't you? Yes, you are. Right, manage. Let's get this done. We can keep it the same. I'm going to say probably the same length. We'll get rid of them, and we'll have 2 of them instead. So electric. Should we just go with this one? Because this is a bit more of a speedy line, isn't it? It's good. 9 million. Really? That's all? That's a bargain. This is so powerful. This is truly one of the first big trains that we've got that are extremely powerful, isn't it? Yes, let's do it. How much money do we have? Oh, bags of money. I bet that's going to pick up speed a bit better. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's going to get to wagon speed as well, so 80. That's as fast as it can go. Look at the steady income of that. We'll see if that changes, can't we? And what are you saying here? Pleasant. Lovely. I guess because you've got to travel, we've got to think about how close this is to the depot. We want them to be about halfway, don't we? We want that one to be picking up as this one is dropping off. Once we've got that sorted, and there's more demand at the steel mill here, we should be in a good enough place to set up at least one big old coal and iron train. That's how we'll end it, I think. There goes our coal train. Nope, that's our new steel train, who is now full with 200 steel. It pretty much waits until there's iron in here and then fills it all up. Where's our train? That's about right, isn't it? Is that distance from there to there about the same as there to there? Close enough, I think. Manage vehicle. Let's ooh, if we do duplicate you, get your words out, man. Dear oh dear. Will it pick the right depot? I'm a little bit concerned. Should we play the lottery? Why not? Let's see which one of these depots it picks. This might come back and bite me. Do it. Do it. No depot found. What are you talking about? Silly sausage. There's one right. Ooh. These are that isn't electrified. No, you're right, game. Quick. we need a way over there. We'd want to ideally head this way, right? We still haven't hooked up the stone line either and changed it over to train, although it's not urgent and it gives us an excuse to look at more trains, doesn't it? More trucks even, not more trains. There we go. Get that in there. Might as well do them all. Just do them all, grand. This is supposed to be electrified now. Why not? In fact, there's no point in this not being electrified either. Or that, or that. There we go. That'll do though for now. No, we'll do this one. Sort of maybe kind of part of the main line, isn't it? The freight bypass line. Okay, can we do it now? We've messed up our timing after all that. Manage. Will you do it? Oh no, we fixed it. We fixed it. How is that condition bad? I guess it's taking the average of all its cargo. Where are you coming out? This one? The one with the door open. That's adorable. It opens the door for the right one. I love this this depot mod that we've got. It's wonderful. So there we go. We've got another, this time German crocodiles. We've got Swiss crocodiles. It's a zoo. So he'll head off. Hopefully, we might have to keep an eye on him. We'll come back and check on him. Because what I'd like to do... Where's our train here? Now, there's two options for us. No, you're not there. I thought you were there. There he goes. There's two options for us. He's full. But what we could do is have two of them separate or put them both together. I think we could separate them eventually. It's got a lot busier, hasn't it, on here too? Let's replace them. No, what are you doing, man? No, you've just wasted loads of money. Sell them. Sell him. That was amazing. Right, no. This button. No. That. No. This button. We want to replace you with this one. What's the capacity? 11? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. What's 39? Well, two of these would be ideal, right? That will increase the capacity a little bit as well. 78. There we go. 8 more. Yeah, that's lovely. 10 million. Ooh, we've not fully electrified. You're literally looking at the track that is not electrified. Well, it's about time, isn't it? You're a bit behind the times there. Was this our first one? I feel like it is. We shouldn't have electrified the one that's forever going to be a steam train. That was a bit silly. That's not needed. I don't think either of these should be. That's fine. We'll keep them like that. But I think the rest is now. No, do you know where it isn't electrified? all the way down here. There we go. Let's get this done as well. Much needed upgrades. There we go. And then we can come in here. All of this siding can be electrified, and the bypass. In fact, should we do the lot? Let's get modern. Or let's get Swiss. Neither of those. Neither. Just get electrified. That's what we do. Oh, I'm having a moment. Well, let's get that done. Otherwise, that'll bite us later on. I'll be like, I thought that entire station was electrified. No, you only did a little bit. Right. Can we do it now? Where's our train? Right, quickly pause it while you're in the station. Let's do the right one. 1, 2. Beautiful. There we go, guys. That's nice. Oh, I love it. Are you going to get plenty of people? Obviously not as many people coming back, as it's just dropped off. I guess it'd be like workforce, wouldn't it? How old are you? You know, let's cheat. We're going to do a bit of cheating here. Well, it's not cheating. It's a pay for the privilege, isn't it? We can afford to do this, so we're going to do it. We're just going to replace them with the same ones. There we go. They're all very good now. Your bus service was looking a bit rough. Ah, you guys all missed the bus. You should have gone over to there. I mean, I understand why you're going here, but pay me a bit of extra money for the extra stop. Okay, well, we're not affording the coal and iron train, are we? But that's okay, because we probably didn't have the demand. Debatable. We need to see. We've certainly got the coal delivery going on. We have... Oh, this is kind of nice. This will force its hand, wouldn't it? We don't have blocking signals all the way down here. I feel like I should do it. But yeah, that will stop it from clumping up a little bit and force its hand to spread out. Oh, it's made it. I did wonder where it was. You go. Here we go. It's found its way through, which is ideal because it will hold up the other iron train. Hopefully they don't trip over each other. This one does have a full load. It's only just getting around here. How are you doing? Full speed. Wagon speed at the very least. Oh, what's going on here? What's up with you? Could not connect to all stations. Oh, I might have unelectrified the wrong one. Oh, that'll teach you. Yeah, one of those is... Oh, what have you done, man? There we go. Now it's fixed. We accidentally removed all your catenary. It's fine. Shouldn't you be out here then? Well, they're both on different platforms, aren't they? I like that. That's fine. We could send him out onto there. Where is he? Where is he going? Bring up the lines. Yeah, we could put him on here. That would be nice. And then you can get a nice view of the steam train from the city there for any train spotters. You can come along this road here, sit there, maybe put a little picnic down on the grass. Obviously. What are you doing anyway, man? It'll be Stad, right? Yes. And you want to be on... Not that one. This one. You're currently on there, so you need to be on 6. There we go. That's lovely. I do like that. I do like that we don't need to electrify this one bit of track. Where's our other train? Should we ride on this for the end of the episode? Oh, it's starting. It's starting to look the part. Oh, and here's our new passenger train, looking like a real train. Well, I mean, any train's a real train, but it is. You know what I mean. It looks beefier. How many people he got on? 160. They're full again. Really? That's really popular, isn't it? We're going to do something fancy with these arches later on. When these unlock and I can change them in the config, we're going to do something fancy with this. It was suggested in the comments a little while back, and I just know that if I try and do anything fancy with it at the moment, we end up with different platform heights because these are not unlocked just yet. But it's fine. It's fine. We've got Plenty of people using it. That's gonna... Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's just gonna get busier and busier. Are people using our new bus stop? Please. Someone? Well, I mean, there's no way across, is there? I think there's a mod to add a little bridge across. Ooh, how can we do it? We could put in a little side road here. Possibly. Oh, yeah, we've got... do we have? Do we have bus routes now? We do have bus lanes. That's nice. But we could have something coming down here. We want city streets, like a little... Just a way to give them... to go across there and encourage them maybe to use that bus stop. So we could put something in like that. We could in fact have this coming round here, couldn't we? And they might build a few houses up this way. Which would be nice. We send it round like that. And then we can come in where? I guess out of here. I know, we're spending loads of money on destroying people's homes. In the name of progress. It might not be homes, it might be businesses. It's even worse. I like the curly we got going on there. That would be nice. We can go in there. There we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, people are using it. They might be encouraged to use it a lot more now. Because they can go across this little crossing. Well, we got a lot done. Guys, I say we end it there. And then when we come back, we get to buy a train at the beginning of the episode. And then take a little ride on it early on. So for now, should we get on our new little shuttle? It's just coming into the station. Look at that timing. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, that's that. We're sat inside the train. It's got an interesting selection of cameras. I couldn't find a default one. This guy is all up in our business. That's fine. And it's looking very nice though in your hat. So we're on board. The windows, I hope they don't mess up the scenery too much. But this is a nice change. Sat inside. They've got some... That outfit is lovely, madam. It really is. Wow, there's a lot more detail, and not everybody's looking up to the sky either. Oh yeah, the windows are absolutely terrible still. Look at the carriages in the background. I really hope they fix that. Please. It's awful. Anyway, yeah, I think we might have to go outside. That's a shame. Should we... Oh, there we go. That'll do, wouldn't it? I mean, we keep smacking our heads. We'll look the other way. No, that's silly. Look this way. There, that'll do. Everybody's sticking out the side. That's nice. But we're not really smacking our heads on the poles too much. Well, the signals we are. Just leave it, Grant. It's fine. It's fine. I think the immersion is broken with people's clothing and arms sticking out of the side of the train anyway. But anyway, that's been an episode. We got a lot done. When we come back, we're going to be setting up both coal and iron in one train, and it's going to go along the mountains, I would imagine. And that's going to be a bit of fun. We'll kick off the episode with that, and then see about upgrading some of our existing networks. We'd need to check on our headquarters as well. We haven't done that in a while. What else do we need to do? The ships. We're not even checked on the ships. So, plenty to do when we come back. And until then, take care.